My name is Joseph, and I attended JKO of class of 2020. So I did graduate in 2020, the most legendary year. Am I right? So the college I currently attend, Penn State University. I'm born and raised in New York. Have to represent Penn State though right now. But I'm loving it here. It's happy I made the choice here. Amazing, amazing school so far. So during our senior year, a lot of emotions everywhere because our first semester was in person, and there was no virus yet, and it was all hard work with college applications, college essays, scholarships, everything in the book for college applications, right? The whole thing is once you get past your first semester of senior year, you move on to your second, and that's when all the fun is supposed to start. That's when you have prom, senior trip, graduation, any other like little mini trips you go around, and it's supposed to be a very fun and enjoyable experience. Well, 2020 changed that for us. Our second semester was very shocking, if I could put it in that way. I was baffled when I heard about the coronavirus reaching the US. And I will never forget this. I looked to my closest friends and I looked to them and I was like, I don't want to say this, but if it gets in New York, we're done. And, it worried us. And we were very emotional. Very emotional. I mean, not more of an angry emotional. We were just thinking about it. We were like, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't like a week or two off of school, like a nice little break? But you're talking about from the end of February, beginning of March to the end of your senior year. Like that's your senior year. So, it was very emotions flew. I mean, the last time I was able to experience my last day of senior year was the Hamilton trip that we went on. And after that, I went home the next day and I felt sick. I was sick to my stomach, so I didn't go to school for like 3 or 4 days. That's when the coronavirus got announced, and that's when schools shut down. So my last ever day of senior year was the Hamilton trip. How sick is that, right? So there was definitely a lot of emotions that flew. And, when it was first announced, a couple students were happy saying, yay, we get some time off of school, get a little bit of a break. I was over here in my living room and I was just looking at the TV screen and I was literally about to cry. I'm like, this is it. We're not going back. Because I knew how serious this was. So let's see here. So right now, I am studying cybersecurity as my major and criminal justice as my minor. JKO helped me discover cybersecurity. Now, I was always into aviation engineering, basically like fix up planes, mess with planes and stuff. So I was always really interested in that. And I was always wanted it until my senior year when I took AP Computer Science. I loved it. AP Computer Science was definitely my favorite class. Coding always had me like a little bit on edge, but it was just more about just computers in general, and I really, really liked it because I'm a very like techie computer kind of person. So I was very happy with that class. So as soon as I graduated, I looked at some majors and I researched cybersecurity. And after knowing what it actually was, my heart was set on it. And my minor's criminal justice, my heart is also set on that. So right now, JKO definitely helped me academically about my cybersecurity path. Because if I never took AP Computer Science, I don't think I would be interested in any kind of computer class right now. So, JKO, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. I really appreciate it. So, to the current students watching this, right? The biggest piece of advice that I could tell you during remote learning is, even though this may be the hardest task to do, make it worth it. it's very hard to be happy about learning over a computer screen, not being able to sit next to your friends, do group projects, have fun. I mean, there's always, when you're doing work, you hang out with friends too. You're missing that social aspect in remote learning, and that definitely hurts, and it really hurt me. But how I was able to get through it is I just mentally processed it, and I was like, listen, this is bad for me, but I know this is my senior year and I need to make it worth it. I would always get in contact with all my JKO friends, always messaging. We would go on Zoom and just talk sometimes like that. Discord. We played some games together, you know. And my advice to you is don't let this stop you. You're still seniors. If you're a senior watching this, you are still seniors. Do not let this pandemic ruin that. Enjoy it to the max. Still get some merch that says seniors on it. You know what I'm saying? Get anything that you can, because I'm telling you, it's worth it, and you only get one senior year in high school. And even though it got ruined for us, I'm still happy I was able to process it into something bigger, you know? So my biggest advice to you is don't let it drag you down. Don't start getting lazy because of it. I know exactly how you guys are feeling right now. And trust me, keep pushing through. I believe in you guys. We did it, and I know you guys can too. So just keep on pushing, all right? So now we're talking about college. Listen to everything everybody in JKO says about college, because I guarantee you they're right. Because they were right about me, and they're right about everything when it comes to colleges. Let me tell you, it is not easy. It is a lot of work. For example, one of my classes, my final was a 15-page paper that I had to write from scratch, and it was like a storybook, and it was 15 pages, 12-point font in Roman, in the Roman text, in Roman font. Guys, my advice to you is to prepare yourself. I'm not trying to scare you at all, but I'm just trying to warn you and give you a heads up. It is very, very difficult, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't have the best GPA in my class. I didn't have the best scores in my class. I was always running around doing extra activities because I always felt that enjoyable and it always made me happy. So, coming from somebody who never really had the best grades, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I'm telling you. College work is no joke, but you have so many resources. Professors give you office hours. Go to those office hours. I'm telling you they help. They give you extra resources, especially now that we're learning remote. This semester we learned remote. They give you websites to go to, and it just tells you everything you need to know about that assignment. Listen to everybody and what everybody has to say about college. I'm warning you guys, it's not a joke, but it is very fun. It is a very fun experience. You get to meet people located all around the United States. In my matter, I got to meet people who live all the way in Europe, Spain. I met 2 people from Italy, my paisans. I got to meet like 2 people from Greece, people from there's a lot of international students at my school as well. So, listen, enjoy it to the fullest, and I sincerely wish you guys all the best luck. You guys got this. Keep pushing forward. Finish this senior off strong. Don't give up. Keep it going. I believe in every single one of you. Don't fail these classes. Make sure you graduate this year. And then, whether your plan is to go to college or not to go to college and straight to work, keep that momentum up. Don't let this pandemic stop you. All right? We are slowly getting through this. And we will get through this, okay? Just keep that mindset, and you guys will be successful. Thank you guys. I really do miss JKO, and I miss all of you, and I wish that one day when this is all over, I will definitely come back and I'm going to visit. And I definitely want to say hi to everybody because I miss you guys. So keep that momentum up, and I'll see you guys in person one day. Thank you, Okwabi, for letting me do these videos. I hope everybody stays safe, and I miss all you guys. I'll see you guys.
Good
Thank
morning.
you.
My name is Philip Austin. I'm a freshman at Stony Brook University, and I graduated last year from JKO High School. I'm here with a few of my fellow seniors to answer some of your questions about remote learning and the college transition. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves before we jump into the questions.
Okay. Hi, so I'm Sakina Kiris. I also graduated last year from JKO. I am a freshman at Clarkson University, and my major is biology on a pre-med track.
Hey, I'm Janicia. I also graduated from senior last year. I attended university at Albany, and I'm a comp sci major on a pre-law track.
So our first question, describe the emotions you went through during your senior year with remote learning.
Okay, so my emotions was a roller coaster. Just that. I obviously the whole pandemic hit us off guard and basically switched what we thought was gonna happen to being this new reality, which we're still going through. So honestly, it's just something that I had to deal with and get accustomed to because online learning became the new normal, technically. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Kina. It was like an emotional roller coaster. It was hard, like just sitting in like one spot all day, just doing work, 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 instead of like going out to school, like having that distraction of seeing your friends, your teachers. It was definitely something hard, like to get used to. Like our senior year was just snatched. Like we had no trip, no anything. Like last time we saw each other was like the last time. That was it. So it was definitely hard and scary, but I guess it's helpful now because now that's how college is. So it like got me used to it.
I think at first it felt like a relief, but it became more stressful because it was hard to manage my time. So my suggestion would be to utilize your planners, the calendar in your phone, your reminders, set alarms. Because I know for me, I've set several alarms ahead of my Zooms just to make sure that I know I'm awake and not busy, make time for my Zooms. And, with your calendars and planners, plan out your day, even if it's
Mm-hmm.
scheduling a break, manage your
Yep.
time better. Do better than so,
Yes.
our next question, what advice do you have for their current JKO experience?
Okay, so my advice is to definitely still stay on top of your classes, even though we're now quarantined and everything is online. I don't mean to start slacking and doing the bare minimum. Colleges are still going to look at your transcript and they're going to still see what you guys are doing in these classes. So definitely still take it serious. Still aim to do your best. Definitely just get it done. Still try to have fun at the same time, but like don't slack. Like it really is not going to help you. It's just going to hurt you.
Yeah, make sure you're passing your AP classes because that's going to give you college credit. And you don't want to go into college and take these like pre-courses from actual college courses. Like it's a waste of time and money, honestly, because remember in college you're paying for everything. So definitely take advantage of like the free college credits you can get now and just make sure you're like trying to get money, like get scholarships. Like college is so expensive.
Yeah, I would say this is the best time to try your hardest, reach for those easy A's because you have a bunch of time at your disposal. Plan out your day, use your planners, meet with Ms. Vega and your teachers to see how you can improve in your classes and make yourself more well rounded for college applications. Yeah. So, fourth, what advice do you have for them getting ready for college in their first semester for college? That didn't even make sense. That didn't even make
Yeah, come on.
Let me start over. What advice do you have for them getting ready for college in their first semester?
Okay, so the advice I have for you guys is to definitely plan your time and get used to having to have a planner or knowing what you have to do in a day because you don't want to forget things and leave things out or even just like just not be on top of stuff because it's easily to get caught up and then miss things and then you could easily fall behind and it's like it's really hard to play catch up. Like it's not like high school at all. So really definitely stay on top of your stuff. Have a planner. Put stuff in your notes. Put stuff in your calendar. Like do what you got to do to make sure you're on top of every assignment, homework, quiz, everything, because it passed you by. I mean, professors are being lenient because of COVID and stuff, but usually they don't care. Like if you miss a deadline, you just missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with Kina. Like Blackboard is like pupil path. Like it will delete the assignment and you will not be able to hand in late work. Like it's over. Also read. Like I know everybody's gonna tell you read, but no, read. Like especially if you're gonna go into like college and have asynchronous classes, which are like no professor is gonna be there to help you. It's just they're gonna give you pages to read and assignments, and you gotta hand it in by 11:59. Like you gotta get used to reading a lot every day and taking notes. And yes, the planner. Like I used to plan when I was gonna eat, when I was gonna sleep, when I was gonna go for a walk. Like it's that serious. Like just get on top of your time managing skills.
Yeah, I agree with what you guys said. Work on setting your own routines and deadlines and enforcing them rather than, relying on your parents or siblings to wake you up. Start setting your own alarms. Get ready. Not even just to go to school on Zoom, but, okay, that made no sense. Where was I going with this?
Oh, that's good. Like to not even just go to school, but even to do your assignments, to even work out.
Get yourself in
Yes.
the headspace. That's what I'm saying. Wow, I forgot to pause it. Oh well, I'll just cut it out.
I feel it looks so sad. Also, they should plan out time to have fun. Like go for a walk, like bike, like.
You should say that. I mean, because you came up with it, so you should say that.
Are we redoing this?
No.
We just gonna send this, so they go see all this.
We'll just cut out this section.
So we're gonna do it again.
Oh, y'all want to do it again?
I don't remember what I said. I'm like, hey.
For almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat again. I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, me too.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna try to work out next year. That's
So
what I
our
said.
fourth question: what advice do you have for them getting ready for college and their first semester?
The advice I have for you guys for your first semester and getting prepared for college is definitely to plan your time, because if you don't plan your time, you would basically easily be able to miss assignments. Oh, she's bothering me. I can't. I'm sorry. She keeps calling me for me to send her this thing. I'm gonna have to do that again. 1 second. I'm sorry.
What advice do you have for them getting ready for college and their first semester?
Okay, so my advice would be to definitely invest in a planner and be able to plan your time, because without that type of structure, you won't be able to. I mean, it will be very hard to stay on top of all your assignments from all your courses, and then every assignment individually, such as a quiz, a test, homework assignment, and then making sure you still eat, still socialize, still take those mental breaks. Like, I'm serious when I say like you need to plan hours and times of the day. Like, I'm gonna do this, that, and third. You really need to, because it will become overwhelming and you will feel really stressed, and then it's like you feel like you're gonna just explode. So definitely prepare yourself to really invest, put that time aside to really just have a planner, schedule what you need to do, what's your upcoming week gonna look like, because it will make things a lot easier.
Yeah, adding on to what Kina said, the way Blackboard is set up is once it's 11:59, if you didn't hand it in, like the whole assignment deletes itself. So you cannot hand in late work anymore. Like you really have to get on top of your schoolwork and advocating for yourself. Like if you know you got 10 finals next week and you need time for yourself, you need to like email your professors, your TAs, like ask for help, because like especially during these times, they're helpful, they're lenient, but you just need to like build connections with your professors. Like that really helps. Like if they have office hours, go. Even if you don't need help, just go, just so they meet you. So then when you need help, they're going to be like, oh, that's the one student that came to visit me during office hours. Like, okay, let me help them out. Also read. college requires so much reading. I know like all your teachers are going to be like read, but no, like really read, especially like during COVID, your classes may be like asynchronous, so you're not going to have a professor to be there and teach you or give you lessons or anything. It's going to be like read this textbook, take this exam, hand it in by 11:59, and that's it. Like that's going to be your class. So just get used to like reading and annotating and like skimming through text.
Yeah.
I would say work on your financial management skills. You don't learn to budget, even if it's budgeting how much you're going to splurge on yourself. Set a budget and stick to it, and work on building those financial management skills and planning out when this bill is gonna when this bill is gonna come out of your account, when your student loans need to be paid, when your credit card needs to be paid. Make sure you stay on top of your finances, because it's these little things that will pile up on you while you're in college and make the experience even more overwhelming and stressful. With all that being said, I want to wish you good luck on college applications and the transition to college. It can feel overwhelming at times, but if you manage your time and manage your finances well, you will make it.
Yeah, I just want to tell you guys, just remember to breathe when things start feeling a little overwhelming from your schoolwork now and prepping to step to applying to college. Or not even just applying, but like just doing everything that has anything to do with college, even just buying the stuff for college. Just remember to breathe. Like, it's gonna be okay. COVID done made everything very weird now, so just breathe. And I really wish you guys the best. You got this. You're coming from JKO, y'all got this. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, and if you ever need help, like remember your colleges and high schools have help, like counseling, like colleges offer free counseling, like take advantage of that. And just remember, like even when it gets hard, like just ask for help. Like it's going to be okay. Like people are very understanding during these times, and like you got this. Just believe in yourself and keep track of time and try not to slack. I know it's hard, but also try to keep time for yourself. So yeah, time managing, very important. But yeah, I got this. Good luck.